From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
I agree wholeheartedly. Alright, settings. Good, good. Desync? No. Running background? Yeah, why not? Is that all settings there is? We'll go normal. Seems this is the first time. The 31st millennium. The 41st, 31st? 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. Yes, that too. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines with gigantic foundries, known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitarii troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against the new Dark Age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Spooky. Portentous. The Redditor. We did it, Reddit. An echo in the noosphere. Magos, an old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker now than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. Oh, there he is down here. He's over here. And he's talking to this fella. The transmission's origin is Silver Tenebris, part of the Amicis Solaris within Ultima Segmentum. Oh boy. Sonny G, what's happening? Search the rolls, Redditus. We did it, Reddit. Gather them. Not much. Sounds like what I'm doing. 4 months later. Sassy Magos, something or other. Ooh, Resac. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I've seen. Be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear, I hope, I have awoken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul. But by the Omnissiah, I found such wonders. Smoking ciggies, drinking coffee, and watching some hairy dude. And me at the same time. You're watching some hairy dude and me. This is the last transmission of Magos Resac. Love these names. He vanished while on an explorator mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silver Tenebris. Have you ever played this game, Sonny? Sonny! Hypothesis, he found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support. It's very convenient from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. You have played it? Well, you can give me some tips then, because I got no idea. I don't even know what type of game it is. It just looks kind of strategy, kind of XCOM-y kind of thing. Benefit analysis, peace for the sector, no knowledge for mankind, potential opportunity. Or is that extra potential and extra opportunity? Ooh, the Pope. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos Scaevola. Not appropriate them. Themyscrian? Manuscripts verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. All hail the God Emperor. It's definitely one of the better 40k games. I just finished playing Bolt Gun, so it's got a pretty low bar. I gave Bolt Gun a 6 out of 10. Just, It's the same genre as XCOM, but it's got some fairly major differences. There's no RNG in this game. I mean, RNG is good when it goes your way, but it sucks when it doesn't. But we'll see how we go. You know what I'm saying? Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. That's my best solenoid robot impersonation. 10 points to the person who can tell me where the solenoid robots come from. Requesting warp travel state. Ooh, look at it go. I love how their ships are like big cathedrals. Like a big gothic cathedral. Wasn't that part of the name? Like Battlefleet Gothic? Was that a board game? Or a tabletop game? The Eastern Fringe, Silver Tenebris. There she is, temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Which one's that one? Is that this one here? Prayer is uplifting. Yes, I guess it could. I guess it could very well elevate you to a higher plane. Can you take me higher? Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in a stable orbit. Magos. Is it Magos or Magos? Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhard's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. St. Eckhard's Hope. In relation to Hadley's Hope from Aliens? The Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. He's out of here. Peace out. I'll set up a forward command post. Razak SP. The last surviving chronodot. Razak's transmission looks like it came from underground. Will secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin the exploration. Agrolek sector located. The tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there fissures in the structural cast feeble. Here and there fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and of death. This piece seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Spooky. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let secrets of this world... Shocked face. Equals 0. I thought it was a shocked face, but... Yes. Our council cautioned Megos Faustinus. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Afro ninjas? Aphorisms. I'm going to go aphorisms of the Logic Saints, 7.91. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. When the game says you need to be careful how much time you spend, they don't just mean missions get harder when you faff about them in the tomb world will awaken. Your campaign will end if you constantly faff about our missions. I'm a bit of a faffer. I'm a bit of a Overwatch scummer. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Videx. The structure is too deeply buried, and Scavola. I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. That's a good way of not allowing loot progression. The exploratory unit of Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There is no telling what we'll find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected... Ooh, look at him. He's all hovering, overwatching. An aphorism is a saying that is generally true or self-evidently true, like an axiom, basically. So you learn something every day. I learnt that I will never use the word aphorism again. I have the greatest respect for my Scutari, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. Yes. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Readiness shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised. We're going in. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines that they do not fully understand. I'm clicking. Oh. Within this tutorial, you'll have to explore the interface and to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. Validate. Am I in the way here? Should I like shunt over? There's a number there that could be important. We'll help you out this one time. Left mouse button, also known as LMB. Click on the adjacent room to move. Let's go, lads. These, hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk. Where's the obelisk? Is that the obelisk, that box? Could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries, or is it over here somewhere that I can't see? A noosphere is a natural system, like an ecosystem, for example, modified by intelligent agency. For example, climate change happens within the noosphere. Is it noosphere? Like, hang someone noose? Or is it noosphere? Is it like two words? Noosphere. Cool. Thank you. This is a work of the alien Magos Codex Fulminatus. Isn't that like set things on fire? 83.12. Show caution and scorn in all things. Ooh. Sometimes text priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely, not wildly. Ahead is an obelisk, like object covered in what can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. Examine, check the surrounding chamber. Destroy it. We'll secure it. We're detecting a massive engine spike from inside the tomb. Thank the Omnissiah, no one was close enough to be hit by radiation, but something's happening in there, something huge. Not the left source detected. Also known as Blackstone, request collection immediate. $150 dues. The cohort searches the chamber adjoining the obelisk location. They find a few pieces of wreckage made from exotic materials and are gathering them when the obelisk suddenly splits open, bathing its chamber in radiation. It appears there is also something inside the obelisk. Always choose the most 40k action. I have friends who, I lived with a guy and he played 40k, so I know a little bit about it, but not huge amounts. Like I call the, what are the alien type ones? I call them the Zerg. If you try to pick the sane options, you're going to get punished. So are these missions all the same or are they randomly generated? Like if you played it, would you get the same things? We're continuing. I guess we go down here. Am I meant to use the keyboard? Yes. Uh-oh, there's dudes. Neither. Necrons. Rizak SP did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge him too heedlessly lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall. Crusade. The aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risk running headlong into the fire of the enemy. For the Emperor! God wills it! Fight! Oh. Was that a Necron? Uh-oh. Xenos form detected. They're pre-made, but there's some randomness in which missions you'll get offered at what point. And you generally have a few mutually exclusive choices of missions. Alright. Confirmed. Regius cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. None concerning. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torsos. It moves. Do not underestimate Gauss weaponry, highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. These dudes are like robot skeletons. Actually, I don't know if there's any randomness in which missions you can do and when. They may have sort of hidden interdependencies. So depending on which things you select, I guess, changes like a tree. A bit like playing FTL or something. It is also double-checking cogitators, widely known that they will self-repair and reanimate or reconstruct themselves if left time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skitarii are the equivalent to a Class C graze to Necrons. Take cover! Oh. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. Is that cover? Do we even have cover? Is it not cover based? What are these cover? Or it's random, you don't know. That's alright. You don't have to know everything. What do we got? We got one on that side, one on this side. Hopefully this guy doesn't stick a grenade in there. Oh wait, I can only place one at a time. How about that one? See how we go. You think I should F around and find out? Only on Tuesdays. What day is it today? Oh, it's Tuesday. To move your unit, left mouse button click within the blue outline surrounding your unit. Then you can confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply right click anywhere. +1 cognition. Get over there. You've just moved your tech priest to a source of CPs. CPs represent the valuable information the tech priests are harvesting. Am I supposed to, like, drain it? There are several ways to collect CP. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the source of CP. There are many other ways to collect CP, so look around to find out what they are. Oh, he's sucking it in. CP is stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. CP are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. Can he shoot? What do the symbols mean? Not enough cognition points. You're about to move using cognition movement. This happens when you move within the orange movement outline. Confirming the movement will use CP, allowing your Tech Priest to move further. Why not? Wait, he was supposed to go around the corner. There he is. He did go around the corner. Charge! Range weapons will be disabled in melee. Okay, because he's got a ranged weapon, doesn't he? When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square to an enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapon as they're too dangerous to use at close range. Judo chop! You've not revealed the statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo Skull's specialized weaponry and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. This is your Servo Skull, the skull of a faithful servant of the Omnissiah, augmented to be a useful companion. Every Tech Priest has their own Servo Skull. Servo Skulls are helpful in collecting, very helpful in combat and condition collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Reveal. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. You've revealed the statistics of this enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chance of success. Servo Skulls reveal HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You then decide what weapon types, physical or energy weapons, works best against this target. You've used all possible actions for this unit, and there's nothing more it can do this round. Press the end turn button at the bottom of the right of the action bar. You've slept your caffeine. You're going to hit the laundry. Enjoy. Don't get those whites too white. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack, okay? An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform 1 opportunity attack per round. Killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight but will return to fighting conditions soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. Fire the laser. You select the weapon that is not in range of any target. Look for the weapons icon to appear on your desired target, or check the range of the weapon. Range 8 meters, so it can only shoot to there. Reveal the stats. 5 hit points and 1 armor. What are canticles? You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You'll need condition points to deploy troops. Okay. So I can put them anywhere within the other guy's range. These are all the same. Judo slam. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you've killed the target. Alright, alright, alright. Go slurp up some cognition. You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use a CP-powered weapon. Some weapons, like the Phosphor Serpenta, require CP to use. Look to the right-hand side of each action to learn the CP cost of that action. Okay, two there. Oh, we can shoot him. Fire the laser! Five, oh my god. No threat remaining. All Xenos life forms purged. That bottle to me looks grey, but it must. It's weird, it's like black on the screen. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look for opportunities to repair. Yes, rather. And away we go. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places. The structural purpose. Designation tomb. There's a box. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Ignore. Don't tarry to observe the works of the alien. Press on and avoid any distractions. Intrigue. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed peaked grabs and recordings may be the key to success. Ignite. Make sure you destroy any structure that looks suspicious. It's worth pausing in your advance to do harm to the Xenos' abominations. Set fire! Fire! Three of them. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Fight. Round 1. Fight. Kill all enemies. It's the same battle. What's that thing? Judo slam. In Mechanicus, there are two types of units to control: tech priests, the two units you've already commanded, or troops, such as the one you've just deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as Tech Priest, however they are useful and should not be overlooked. Get after him. Idiot. When servitors hit in combat, Tech Priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful in combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a condition point. Servitors are very useful units in all your missions. Let's go grab these condition points. Give me those juicy stats. Uh-oh, what are these things? Beetles. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge gather, must obtain, require. Scarabs detected, data source data surfacing. No life forms detected, area safe, continue forward. Predators, verify your cogitators. Then tell me what surface from Magos Resac's cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology, synthetic, possible artificial intelligence. Once specimens gathered, AI theory equals false. Personal recording, weeks of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture. Able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter, they're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. So he's going to try to repair that guy, I take it. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Resac's data that we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these cogitator records. It's unsure why you would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Servitor. Drop him. Judo slam. Then shoot this dude. And then run around over here. It's weird that he can only go backwards. Got him. No threat remaining. All Xenos life forms purged. Ooh, this could go on forever. This looks like a big room though. A big nasty room. This guy's only got one hit point left. This symbol represents the location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of the mission. Negative signs of hostile forces. Oh, sorry. Negative signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed permission authorized. Acknowledged Megos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces. Numbers. Defenses. Locations. Any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary. Source. The purpose of this tomb. Why it was built. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. Archaeotech? This might take a while. Idea, Magos. If I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Noospheric interfacing complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions. Magos. Deconstruct device. Activate switch mechanism. Learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your lists, tech acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanism. Although I detest to do so, the promise of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. Noospheric interference. Disconnect at once. Purged. Reset. Noospheric. Disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Sire, we have unfavorable issues to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. As Tech Acquisitor Scavola left suddenly, my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign registries. Unclear of full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting. Fragmenting frag. Remove yourself from the noosphere, Scavola. Readiness report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. We've lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols. Load weapons and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet burn, life yet blossoms. Is it truly time?
Could be. Drone of Mars, what was that? An omnilinguistic transmission, Megos. It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Aptrix. Principal Xenos Warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. The hunt is on. Audio orders Megos. Capture. We will do our best, but I fear you may be overestimating our combat capacity.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
It's a bit mean. Fight! Survived 6 rounds. This is the final battle of this tutorial. Apply what you've learnt so far and strive to obtain victory. The 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. What do we got? We got a Necron there. A Necron there. Necron there. They also have to be bad. That's it. Step a little closer. Damn you. Dunno, you gonna go or what's the go? Nightmare Shroud. Suck it down. Wrecked him. You've killed a Necron with a critical hit. When you critically kill a Necron, they're unable to activate their reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from battle. Shazam!
Dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Cesaragon?
I agree. He's coming right for us. You've just delayed this unit's turn. Delaying a unit's turn will move the unit to the end of the initiative queue. You cannot delay a unit's turn more than once. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. That guy's still up there. Can shoot this guy. $39. Cool. Ow. I have no idea what I'm going to do. This guy's just going to murder everyone. Oh, we have to survive 2 rounds. Run away! All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see the buffs of the machine spirit within the tooltip. +2. Can't shoot him. Can't shoot him.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel the whole galaxy's terror?
Yes and no. Idiots. The cohort successfully survived the Xenos life forms. Report Capra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Rizak stumbled upon the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris, we are under the gun then, Omnissiah preserve us, if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional cause, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah reaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely never observed. Potential of intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Imperative. Focus on acquiring artifact intelligence data from... Hold your blasphemous tongue, Scaevola. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archmagos Borasis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magos, the reading from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they found gives me grave concern. So much reading. I didn't sign up for this. Explain, xenobiologists. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resak accidentally began the process and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. Yeah, we said that before. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I've detected a repeating pattern in the animation protocols and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Oh, it's like Independence Day. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. Yes. I see that our time here is limited. strategic calculations indicate time spent deploying on missions will affect overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. I will send Skitarii scout parties to discover other tombs and create 4 positions for your high priority missions, sire. If the threat on Silver Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening meter. This shows you how many Necron tombs have awakened on Silver Tenebris. Try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. That is part of my humanity I've chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my neutro vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It just goes on and on. It will not be easy. The Omnicide did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface is connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy. Forbidden knowledge in a structure as alive and as aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate that the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely that there are... I can't even read. Is this a bad font or what? The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Cestus Metallican. Metal. An Arc Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium, and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here you'll be able to customize your tech priests and prepare for missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. Before we go on a mission, you should inspect and equip our tech priests. Head over to the cohort tab. Welcome to cohort quarters. Here you can see all the available tech priests and troops units currently unlocked. Troop units are shown at the top of the screen. Here you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Can I? Or do I have to click on them? Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. A tech priest... Left mouse button, a tech priest to begin customization. I was clicking on this and it removed whatever was there. There are many ways to customize a tech priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack, upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your tech priests. Head to the disciplines button near the tech priest portrait now. This is the discipline screen. From here you can upgrade your tech priests using Blackstone. We've got 300 of them, I believe. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills from one of the 6 discipline skills trees now. Explorers take on quests for knowledge more than any other discipline. They reach far into the depths of unknown space searching for lost archaeotech. New species and even new worlds. Secutors are masters of man and machine. They wield the often rare trait of charisma and their inspiring leadership. With their inspiring leadership, they are able to multiply the efficiency of Skitarii tenfold. I'm getting sick of reading, I can tell you that much. An often overlooked discipline, the Tex Auxil. Can we just call them something normal? Tech Auxilium takes on tasks that other tech priests avoid. They are the oil within an engine. They keep the great Mechanicus cog running as smoothly as they can. Doesn't tell me anything about them. Rigorous catalogers. Lex Mechanicus. Lex Mechanics. Are we gonna alternate between mechanics and Mechanicus? Analyze and run data entry tasks. They are capable of finding valuable data among indecipherable text, maps, or other obscure forms such as enemy weakness in battle. Unlike other priests, engineers are found to serve on almost every imperial planet in the galaxy, seeing to the well-being and maintenance of all things mechanical. What's the difference between them and these guys? Or these guys? Dominus is heavily trained in the art of war, using their skills to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in the blink of an eye. Reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. Troop units gain +1 damage. +15% critical chance. Your next weapon's attack cognition cost is reduced by 2 cognition. Generate 1 cognition point at the beginning of the unit's turn if the gauge is empty. Cleanse the target of any negative effects. Negative effects last one less turn. +4 range for ranged weapons. I mean, that could be handy. This guy sounds like a sniper. I don't even know what they are. Energira enhancers. Okay. If no melee weapon is equipped, gain +1 damage, +1 physical armor, +1 enemy armor, energy armor, +4 range for ranged weapons, +15 critical chance. I'm going to go down that one for Mixie. In order to upgrade, you must have enough Blackstone. When you rank up, you'll gain augment slot skills and body parts. A blue and a green. We got a blue and a green augment. That's good, I'm assuming. Having a diverse team is advised, however the choices are yours. Tech priests can be multi-disciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. You have enough augment capacity to equip this tech priest with a weapon. How do I know how much augment capacity I've got? Because it's got 2 things there. You can see the capacity amount for items within its tooltip. Drag a weapon into a slot using LMB. It will take up one of your priest augment capacity slots. To gain more AC slots, upgrade your tech priest. Dual weapons, dual guns, guns akimbo. Now we're talking. And a third. Oh, boo. Do I click here to go back? Avoid all opportunity attacks, plus 3 minutes to movement. So this guy's going to be my melee guy. I hate it when they reverse the OK and cancel. This is max stuff. Axe. Axes ahoy. Give him a pistol. Mechanicus. Can I change his colour scheme? Custom. This is a list of technologies collected so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions or as a reward for completing missions. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments or simply STC fragments. Here, STC fragments for items can be implemented into your backpack slots. These give support-based skills such as healing and damage-absorbing shields and more. There are 3 versions of each item, each version increasing in power. Here are our troops and what level they've achieved so far. This list shows all ship upgrades you've acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. These are your canticles, known as the Canticles of Omnissiah. These are prayers that can be used in-game. Canticles are unlocked by completing the quests that are listed on each locked canticle. Once the quest for canticle is complete, you're able to take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Restore 5 HP. Question mark. Can we take that with us? No. The Killing Jar. Tech Inquisitor Scavola wishes to begin her research into the secrets of the Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Ecoropus. Reward, what do we get? Arc rifle. Upon hitting, turns into a cone area attack. 1-8 enemy energy damage to target. Deals 1 or 2 energy damage to chain targets. Euratio Claw. An essential device for any engine seer tech priest. The Curatio Claw equipped with biological and synthetic repairing tools that can reverse the effects of enemy fire on any Mechanicus unit in the middle of battle. Macro Stubber. Single target range attacks, deals 2 to 4 physical damage to target. An antique pistol able to hurl out a thunderous cloud of solid slugs. Though the pistol's weapon science is relatively blunt, the sight of its bullet stream chewing the flesh of the foes offers an undeniable charm to even the most jaded tech priests. Target has a 50% chance to miss you with its attacks for round 1. I'll do the other one. You choose the tech priest and troops to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add the units to the Arvis lighter transport. Use right mouse button to remove unit. Get on there, Mixie. I guess that's the only mechanical we've got. Litany of Life. Ugh. 5 minutes of reading. Tech Inquisitor Scaevola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 8 can plunder the world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection, concern, offence, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scaevola. Macarians 16.4. Is that chapter 16, verse 4? Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Silver Tabris evaluation commences. Wonders plus opportunities plus secrets. Rare chance for discovery / intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cause return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval. Gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scaevola? Field operations in person equals suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equals First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropus. Commence immediately. Oh, a branching path. Given the reports from the Tomb of Acropus, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. My talent equals dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priests, Magos. I trust it will be worth the effort, Scaevola. These are no mere labour servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Mag. A valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Plus, opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. What are these? Does that mean there's enemies? Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. attempt to shut down the strange Necron devices. Move through the chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring the energy levels. Try to understand the purpose of this Necron technology. We'll study it. Ow! Awakening increased by 1. Observation alone is not enough to understand the function of these energy-hungry devices. In attempting to dismantle one device, the cohort is subjected to a blast of plasma that burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of exotic particles that teleports them to a different chamber. They rue the questionable decisions to examine these machines closely as they make their way back to the mission path. Lame. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. This increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. Or a glyph. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room, beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. I mean, that one looks like a full circle, that one looks like a broken circle. Ow. Okay. So far, so good. A single port designed for a Necron canoptech creature extrudes from the device. We got some coin. Tomb possesses autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Acquire. He wants them, so... Conclusion commences. Scarabs are not individual constructs, but resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is a form of Necron construct. Commence formulation. Wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. Plus 2 CP. That's good. Extra Necrons in battle. Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron war forms remains after the rest of the fallen construct teleports away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Take targeted sensor readings of the Necron as it phases out. Execute. The Necron may not be activated. Ensure it's destroyed. Extract. Grab the Necron for transport back. We'll grab it. Shame. Was anticipating commencement of dismantling, dissection, and experimental dismemberment of captive Xenos construct. Interim conclusion reached. Necrons possess failsafe. Internal teleporters activate upon destructions. Indeed. I believe we could have concluded that without such risks to my tech priests. Still got coin. What's this thing? And that thing. Oh, we need to get to there. Necron combat tactics, weaponry, capabilities, illuminated study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead with marks from gas blaster all over the walls. Say a prayer for the fallen Skitarii. The cult Mechanicus exhorts its soldiers to memorialize their losses. Salvage what gear came from the dead, after all, to waste leave behind. Examine the chamber for data on the combat that took place here. We'll take the gear, thanks. The level's rising, it's up to level 2, nearly level 3. 3. Kill all enemies. We make them come to us. Snoods. What's that thing scan? They're coming right for us. Energy weapons don't do that much. What? You can shoot me from there? I thought he was behind cover. Oh well. Canticles. Rectus. Dominus. It just doesn't seem like that guy does anything. Uh-oh. Not enough cognition points. Damage absorbed. I'm eating an opportunity. He's dead. What the hell? He's got energy weapon resistances. Can't shoot these guys. Need these guys to move out of the way. Damage absorbed. Cool story, bro. Opportunity knocks, baby. Extra Necrons in battle. What? Where's the extra Necron, though? At the end of the round, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Come closer. Get him, Schnoods. You got schnoodled. Barely scraped through that one. I messed up with the energy guns. You gotta shoot them enough times to get them the machine spirits into them. Circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron construct vanishes, leaving no samples to be collected. Archive. Take peek grabs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least the information may be of use. Thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Abandon. Move on. Hope the next combat will analyze. No, the level's gone up. But we did get a gun. Arc pistol. Mission complete. Does that mean the timer goes down? Valuable data present past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusions, Scavola. Beneficial conclusion itemization follows. Necron corporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increase. My emotional cause of returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Inquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence / learning / sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. So for every point of health the tech priests lose, we lose 10 points of Blackstone. Awakening 4. One to 2 energy damage, whereas this does 1 to 8. Alright. Support. Heals 2 to 4 hit points. Group unit gains. +1 damage, +4 movement, +15 critical chance. Your next weapon attack's condition cost is reduced. Cooldown 3. It's a target of any negative effects. Burst to unlock the previous skills. Ah, right. We got the cool arm. Oh boy. Unlock a unique body part specific to this discipline. Should get rid of that. Two-turn cooldown. Alright. Tech. So we can't do anything here. This is just a check. Extract 1 cognition point directly from a target. Aggressive data mining device replaced by the noosphere around the time of the Horus Heresy. The scanner's primary function is to gather data from enemies at a much faster rate whilst keeping tech priests at a safe distance. Cognition gauge max size increased by 1. Nice. Single target ranged attack. Target has 50% chance to miss you with its attack for one round. The flayed one. The Necron Destroyer. Reports received from Subdomina Capra. Synopsis follows. Heavy resistance / minimal gain / mounting casualties. Confirm yes, no. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron war form. Reaction equals delight. Pray, Tech Inquisitor, explain. Enemy war form provision. Designated destroyer, anti-grav, technology confirmed, explorator, request, file accessed. Anti-gravitational technology is an area Styges set 8 Magosses have requested as high priority study of provisional designation destroyer, desirable and necessary and sacred duty. And you will be famed throughout Styges 8 for exploiting this technology. Statement agreement. Request formulation follows. Commence deployment immediately. Let's get after them. A concentration of Necron destroyers is playing merry hell with our Skitarii units in the tombs of Acropus. They are highly mobile and heavily armoured weapons platforms. Taking them on is dangerous in the extreme. Increased reason to observe them. Our troops possessing such technology extrapolated to conclusion greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. I was raised to see that as a dangerous thinking Magos. Put such piety aside for now. Subdomina is the cohort ready to advance. Yes. They are. I've plotted the likely location of the destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. The works of the enemy. Deployment number 2. Direct request, bring it to me. End direct request. Tag, trash tag. Well, he said to mark the sarcophagus location for Skitarii units to retrieve. Open the sarcophagus and try to retrieve the destroyer inside. Destroy the sarcophagus, there will be one fewer Necron to fight. We'll tag it. They can come back and get it later. The fewer enemies we fight, the better. Mission relevant opportunity combat data on provisional designated destroyers. Acquire, ignore. This chamber is the site of a skirmish between a unit of Skitarii and the Necron destroyers. A few corpses badly mauled by Gauss fire lie around a hurriedly erected flak-weave barricade. Let's pray a little prayer. Oh. Necron initiative increased. Glyph. I mean, the last one we got screwed. If we pick that one, we'll pick this one. Plus 2 HP. It was already at full health, so... good, I guess. Extra Necrons in battle. Intrigue, most interesting. Not all forms are humanoid. Logging data, Centurion form. Centurion form or Centaur? Or is the adjective form of Centaur Centurion? Gravity defying. So they can come across gaps, I guess. The Xenos show that they are more alien than we originally thought. Text of the old cog version 12 states, one can verge from the standard form, but one must always retain the humanity or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. I did not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these iron men? Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There's no other reference to them in my cogitators. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy afoot. And we must assure that they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert and focus. Destroy the target. What do we got here? What are these things? Are they turrets? Oh. Necron warrior. This guy got like some sort of ranged attack, like area of attack thing. Play that turn. Are these things gonna drop? Let us shoot through it. Alright, that's the schnood. $18. Out. Take that full. Not enough cognition points. This prick's just gonna run away from me the entire battle, isn't he? Alright, that's impossible. Where are these bugs? I can't even see them. Is that them there? Yeah. I just think we're better off coming back here. Wait for them to come to us. How the hell are you supposed to do this? I mean, this guy gets to move every second bloody... I don't even have enough brain points to use that. I'm not even going to get a shot off on any of these. Oh no, I got a shot off on those beetles. Why can't I hit it? Is it technically around the corner, is it? Oh well, I don't care. Right now I'm in the don't care phase. So how on earth are you meant to do this? My current game plan is hide. Just gonna try to come around there, I guess. Can't shoot them. I assume they're all going to place themselves right at the point where they'll be able to walk out. Like they'll place themselves right here and then walk out and pew, zap me. That's it. Keep going backwards and forwards. You son of a bitch. I knew you'd do that. Achoo! Achoo! Now he'll hit me with a crit and I'll be dead. Well, that's the end of that. I did all that reading for that. Yeah, I don't care about the story. We're just gonna... So does that mean basically game over, or is that like... Because I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I've got the guys again. How does that work? I just lose money. Those enemies were too hard. Yeah, I don't care. I just don't care. Let me get to the game. The reading is like, it's like the piece of parsley on the side of the dish. It's like, yeah, it's there to make it look nice, but this will be my last mission, I think. Oh my god, just shut up and let me pick. The sensor server stops moving and starts belching pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on its chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. Secondary repair. Perform the ritual of replacement on the servitor's key systems. Perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of several diagnostic processes and addendum fabricators. Primary maintenance. Perform the most perfunctory rites of repairing. We're going to go the whole hog. Got 42 gems. While traversing this chamber, the sensor servitor crosses the part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft of machinery and pipework and must be extricated. Manual labor. Mechanics. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. These choices are... I may as well just pick for me. There's no, like, rhyme or reason for it. The noise... This fucking flowery language. Can you just say it stinks? There's a smelly gas. The noise of miasma and fumes from the Xenoth machinery in this area is masking the servitor's sacred incense. Live with the presence. That'll probably damage us. Scare away the corruption with flame. That'll probably explode and damage us. Pray. Purge the corruption with prayer. I think they're all going to damage us. This one's probably going to be less time. We got 2 CP. I don't know what the point of having your little blokies down the bottom there get damaged. They get damaged down from 5 to 3 when the big bad guy hits you for 5. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. 5, 3. They're both instant kills. Kill all enemies. So they're going to deploy from there. 5. What's this 5 gear thing? I don't understand it. It doesn't explain it at any time. Does that say that machine has 5 hit points? We might as well come over here because this thing's going to deploy. Hey, there he is. I knew he'd come out eventually. Yeah, good. Good. Good on you. We needed the other stuff. Can't even shoot me gun, so. I mean, this guy can't even do anything. This guy useless. Oh, we got a cognition point. Four points of damage, yeah. I don't even know what's going on with this game. It's like there's just I got all these weapons and everything. I can't use them because I have to get to these things to use them. That seems to be the key. Get to these things, or else you can't use them. But they just shred you in the meantime. You need to heal yourself. I want this thing to come over here so we can around them. That's my grand plan. Oh, we haven't killed him. Everyone on board. No, no, no! Alright, we need to get over here so we can... We need these points. Run away! We don't know this one's. Don't know this one's hit points yet. Two. No, my little dude. Out of range. Out of range. Delay the turn. Kill this fella. Probably not enough to actually do anything. Is that saying that he's got no line of sight? Alright, now we can see him. Why can't I see that one? No, little dude! One damage, really? I'm gonna pull you back. We can at least get rid of one. Heal this little dude. Get out of it. Stop that. So we have to get those pillars. The pillars are the big deal. Without them, they're useless. The servitor reaches a location where the air currents to the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. Litany of the Electromancer. Gain 3 cognition points. Plus 5 movement for 1 round. Plus 2 to max HP adds 1 physical armor. Plus 3 to max HP. Why would you take that over that? I guess you have to unlock all 4. Plus 2 to max HP. Plus 3 meters of movement. Plus 1 physical damage. Plus 1 energy. Energy armor. Rectus Dominus. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like my dudes are strong enough to actually get in close and use, you know, this guy with his axe. I mean, he's got +4 for ranged weapons. Why does he get? Like, he may as well get rid of his axe. I think I had the wrong things. No. No. I unlocked the wrong thing. Can I load it from the previous mission? Right. It doesn't save after the mission ends. All right. Delay. Yoink. Yoink. Can't see him. All right, now I can make sure I give the right people the right thing. Alright, Mixie, you're our sniper. You need... So I must have done it. Why does he have 2? Why does he have that? I don't understand it. Probably did exactly the same thing as I did last time. I'm not fighting these flayed ones because they just destroy me. Anyway, I'm going to save it there. It's getting late. It's 7 o'clock. Alright, I am done. I'm out of here. Maybe tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Bye. Tomorrow's Wednesday, yeah. Right.